I bring this up because when I lived in Delray Beach for 7 years, I would go to the town center mall, and that is a mall for the very affluent of Delray and Boca Raton. And in the store, in the mall, I should say, there is Lush. Now, if you want to talk about where the Zio scum live in mass, it is Boca Raton, Florida. And I have no doubt that they frequent, or at least have frequented, this particular store. And so Blakeley is now going to enlighten us about the position of the store that's called Lush.
The energy. Okay, this is the energy. This was said by the CEO of Lush, which is the cosmetics brand that supports Palestine. They recently brought back their watermelon soap, which 75% of all of the proceeds from the soap go to child amputees in Gaza.
So right off the bat, you have one piece of the puzzle economically that is already showing that, hey, we're going to do everything we can to help these children. Here's how you can participate. If you buy this product here, we are going to send a nice portion of the proceeds over there. In fact, the overwhelming majority. We still have to make payroll and rent and all those things, but 75% of the money you spend on our watermelon soap bar, those proceeds are going to help the Palestinian children. How's that for novelty? I think that's a pretty good start. Wouldn't you say so?
Yes, I would. Like I said, I have no problem with this company. It's the storefronts. I can't handle it. It's overwhelming.
Love this so much. I hope that more businesses will do it. You should be supporting businesses that are actually pro-Palestine. You should be supporting businesses that bring this kind of fuck you energy to the conversation, because I feel like there's been a little bit of slippage and people need to get back to business, okay? And as great as this is that they're doing this, and I do love this, we also need to remember that we need to be pushing our governments, because what we don't want to see, which we see way too often in our country, is people privatizing things that the government should be responsible for. I've been thinking about this because I keep seeing those tunnel to tower commercials where they're telling you to donate to like help veterans. And I'm like, excuse me, why isn't the VA taking care of this? My point is, everybody should be doing this anyway.
That is a great point. And not only is Mark Constantine worth about $500 million, I mean, talk about a successful small business that he and his wife have built over, I believe, 30 years. Here's the kicker, which I think is the most important point. He is not only somebody who is vehemently against Israel and what they're doing, and what makes it even better is he's from the UK. So he's from a country that is still dealing with a portion of the population that is very much in favor of Israel. So that's
but they're having a lot of problems right now. They have less free speech than we do, and they have people dying on a hunger strike right now. So they've got some issues.
Yes, without question. And therein lies the bigger issue here, is that not only is he against what Israel is doing, but he's making it very clear that if you do not support Palestine, don't bother coming to my stores. You're not welcome here. And it's true. That is the energy that's needed. Now, do I think that there is going to be some type of a swift boycott of sorts at, let's say, the Boca location? Yes, I'm sure there will be. And I am sure that there will potentially be the schmooly-like scumbags of the world that are going to stand in front of Lush and tell people not to go and shop in there, that they're anti-Jew, anti-Semitic, whatever the hell it is they're going to come up with. But you know what? If that's the case, then it's working. That's how you make the change. Only happens. I have said it forever, and I will continue to say it. The only way you make change in this world with the powers that be is you got to hit them where it hurts, and that's in their wallet. There is no other way. That's the only thing they care about. So if you start doing things that are detrimental to the bottom line, okay, I think Constantine has done a very sound calculation that, yes, I'm going to lose the Zio demographic, but I'm going to gain a hell of a lot of other people that are going to appreciate what we're trying to do here. And if you ask me, that's where it's at.
Of course, I love to see it. I love to see businesses doing the right thing. But when it comes to funding, we all should be pushing for the funding not only to stop to the Israeli regime, but it should also be the responsibility of countries around the world, including the US and the UK, to rebuild Gaza, because it was bombs that we paid for that destroyed it.
So now who's the next small business company that's going to step up and do what's necessary? We know it's not going to be Starbucks. That's how it starts.
No.
And that's
No,
not
it's
a,
definitely-
yeah, that's not, there's it is kind of apples and oranges when you're talking about that size. But that's a good story. And that's good to see. Because we don't see much in the way of positivity when it comes to BDS. There aren't a lot of those stories out there, but that's a really good one.
No, we come across it from the other side, where you see businesses in global places kicking them out, right? Like, we see that they're becoming pariahs around the world as people.
Yeah, well,
so we're seeing it. I mean, we're seeing like small businesses say, you're not welcome here. You're seeing signs in businesses in Greece, and you're seeing signs in places that indicate you are not welcome here to Israelis. And it's very well deserved.